Well, I think this might be the last update on the go-kart build. Let me get you in here and show you exactly what's going on. So I believe the go-kart is about done. I mean, it is done, aside from tightening loose bolts that I didn't tighten, or something not fitting right or not running right. But we've already had it up and down the street. Seems to be working fine. So let me show you what we got here. Start from the front, I guess. Put on some headlights. Little cheap headlights. Steering's all on. Tie rods. New shocks. New brakes. The only thing that isn't new with the brakes is the discs. The master cylinder is new. All the lines are new. Wheel cylinders, the brake calipers, all brand new. I tried to use the calipers that were on here. I was hoping they were still good, but I couldn't make them work. One of them worked out of the three, so I went ahead and just bought new ones. I got the transmission shifter in, e-brake, gas pedal, brake pedals all working. Got this little dash on. Fires up good. It's got a headlight button. It's got 2 headlights, 2 tail lights, and when you hit the brake lights come on. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. There's my reupholstered seat. That turned out good enough. So what we got going on back here, this is the engine setup I came away with. Got the disc brake there, drive sprocket on the axle there. Got transmission shift cables. Got torque converter set up with a chain from the torque converter to the transmission, and then from the transmission out to this jack shaft, which rotates and drives that. So that's about what I come up with, because the sprockets on these are not movable. You can't move it around like you can a live axle. So I was pretty much stuck with that sprocket being right there. So this is what it is. Now, that sprocket is a 39 tooth, comes on these buggies from the factory. This setup with a 39 tooth was just way too tall geared. It wouldn't hardly climb up my driveway. I mean, it'd do like 29 miles an hour or something. It wouldn't get up my driveway hardly. So do I try to put another sprocket on here? But as you can see, any larger sprocket, we're going to be hitting stuff. So I would have to cut out, notch out a space for a larger sprocket to spin around in there. Take all the axle and all that off. Or I thought, what if I could change the gearing over here? Now this jack shaft, 0 room. Can't put a smaller sprocket over there. It's about as small as I can put on there. There's really no room to mess with these gears. But we do have a torque converter that is driving the transmission. So if I could change the gearing here, I would change the gearing all the way down the line. So this had a 12 tooth sprocket on it, I believe. I had a 14 tooth lying around that I didn't use. I had ordered for this setup, but I didn't use. So I threw that on there, and pretty nice little difference. So I got online and ordered a 20 tooth and put on here just to see, you know, how much, you know, a tooth or two is going to make. Well, I went from a 12 to a 14, and I could feel a difference. Went to the 20, which is what's on here now, and it turned this thing into a low-end machine. You could climb hills, you could, whatever you want to do, this thing will do low-end. It'll only go maybe 20, 25 mile an hour, but you know, if you're out doing trails and out goofing off-road and stuff, you're not doing 30. So I think I might leave it here. I'm gonna check it out for a while. If it is too low, I can always drop back up to a 17 tooth, which would be in the middle of this 20 and the 14. And but after driving this thing around a few times, I think I like that 20 on there. So we'll see. Got the battery hooked up, strapped down. So that's it. Let me know what you think.